What's up, guys? Today I'm going to go over how I run Wendler 531. So first off, what I want to say is I'll just go over my numbers real quick. I'll go over how strong I am currently and what I have hit through the previous season of Wendler 531. So, my best lifts of the season. I do strict curl, strict press, push press, I do bench press, I do squats, and I do trap bar deadlift. That's kind of the meat and potatoes of what I do. Those are the main lifts. So strict curl, the best lift I've got this year on this season of 531, I've hit 156.5 pounds. I've hit 121.3 for 11 reps. My best 5 rep set was 137.8. And my best 4 rep set was 143.3. I do strict curl, and I have 531 for Wendler for strict curl because I compete in it for the 100% Raw Powerlifting Federation. So I like to do it, so I include it in my lifts. Strict press, I hit 225 pounds for a triple. That's the best triple I've ever got. I think last year I ended up getting 225 for 1. So doing it for a triple this year was a huge deal. I did it at my buddy's place too, so that kind of made it more special. For the 1 rep max for strict press, I hit 235 for 1. That was recently, and I haven't been feeling the greatest. I've been having like some headaches, but that's for a different video. 235 for 1. So 225 for 3, that kind of puts my estimated 1 rep max around 245, 250-ish, I believe. Then my best set of 9 I've got for strict press was 180.3. And a lot of these reps I'm doing at a dead stop. I take it and I have it and I make sure there's no momentum. So I do a rep, bring it down, and I don't let it bounce and do it again like some people do. So I do a dead stop for almost all my reps. I really try to. That way I feel like it helps me more. So the next thing we'll go on is push press. They're kind of weird weights because I use kilo and standard plates, so they're kind of mixed together and they're weird. So 268.3 I hit for 1. Then I hit 267.5 for a double. And my best set of 9 was on a standard barbell, and it was 225, so 245 from each side. And I hit it for 9. So now bench press. My best bench press I've ever hit was this year for touch and go. I do a lot of pause reps, but for touch and go I hit 375 for 1. My best pause this year was 363.6. My best rep record for 225, I hit 22 this year. That's a 1 rep PR from last year. My best triple was 341.6. And my best 5 rep set was 319.6. So we'll move on to squats. The heaviest set for squats, the heaviest rep I did this year was 429.8 for 1. My best 5 rep set was 347 for 5. And I hit 320 for 12. Trap bar deadlift. I hit 565 pounds. That was my top set this year. My top triple, I hit 515 for 3. And I hit a set of 441 for 11. So those are my numbers. That's kind of where I'm at and how strong I am. Strength is relative. These numbers might seem really strong to some people. Some people might be like, those are kind of starting level numbers. They're not that high. But I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I'm getting stronger every year. So I'll just keep going up little by little. And I'm going to explain how my season works. So I call it a season. It's a year-long program. I usually restart right around Halloween. I've had some health issues come up, so I think it's a good time to restart now instead of waiting a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm going to try to explain this the best I can. It's kind of, it's a little complicated, so bear with me here. So this is what I do. This is what my season looks like. So First, I'll say how I find a starting point for the season. So to find a starting point, to find your starting working weight or training maxes, just what you base your main sets off of, you need a 1 rep max, or you need to know an estimated 1 rep max. So you find that out, and that's your first thing that you have to do. Then you take approximately, so this is approximate, it doesn't have to be exact. You do 80 to 90% of whatever that number is. And that will be your starting point for the first cycle and first week of the program. So 80 to 90% of your best 1 rep max or best estimated 1 rep max. And that's your starting point for the year-long cycle. So each cycle, you'll increase your working weight or training max. It's the same thing. So whatever you guys like to call it, WW, TM, whatever, working weight, training max, same exact thing. So you figure it out, that's your starting point. And after each cycle is done, you will increase your training max or working weight by a set amount. How I increase it is my strict press and strict curl, I increase it 3 pounds each cycle. It's kind of like strict press and strict curl, like a little bit goes a long way. So you don't want to increase it too fast. And bench press, push press, 5 pounds each cycle. Squat and deadlift, 10 pounds each cycle. Okay, so now that we went over how to do the increases for how I do it, you gotta kind of find templates that you like to run. What I used to do was, I used to do traditional, original, 5-3-1, like just the main sets, man. Like, and I would do assistance work, of course, but I would just do like the main sets, and that was about it. I didn't do any templates, born the big, born the strong. I didn't do anything like that. So what you want to do is, you're gonna want to find some templates that you like to run. So templates, I mean, he's got a lot in his books, man. You buy the new book, and he's got a lot of templates in there. So the templates I like, what I found works for me so far, this is all I've tried this year, and I'll try new ones in this upcoming season. But born but big, born but strong, coffin worm, second set last, first set last, God is a beast I did, and currently what I've been doing is SBR2, and I love it. It's something different every single week, and it's awesome. I haven't tried Wendler Classic, and that's something that I really want to try also. So just find templates that work for you guys. So along with the templates, I have this thing that I run, and I call it Gold Protocol. I haven't thought of another name for it. It's kind of a funny name, but I just needed to call it something. But I call it Gold Protocol. So I'll go over exactly what Gold Protocol means. And so in a nutshell, Gold Protocol it's your assistance work, and it's the reps that you do your assistance work for. And when I say assistance work, I got this, I don't know if you guys can see it. From here to here, all this green writing, I have assistance work for curl. I have assistance work for press and push press. I have assistance work for deadlifts. I have assistance work for squat. Assistance work for bench press. So what I mean by assistance work is, I'll use bench press for an example. Spot out press, that's assistance work. It assists your main lift. Squat, pause squat, it's an assistance lift. It helps your main lift. Curl, seated curl, helps you curl. Deadlift, deficit pulls, they help your deadlift. Overhead press, I got Z press. I have a lot of different assistance work. I'm not doing it all. I just picked ones that work for me, and I kind of cycle them in and out. So that's assistance work. So now that we went over assistance work, Gold Protocol. It's set up into like the 3 main weeks, okay? So for Wendler 5-3-1, as you guys already know, there's the 5+ week, the 3+ week, the 1+ week, 5-3-1. I like to run it 3-5-1. So I do the second week first, then I do first week, and I do third week. So 3-5-1, 3+, 5+, 1+. That's how I like to run it. So for the Gold Protocol, the 3+ week, which is the second week, I have my assistance work set at 5 reps. So I'll use Z press for an example. I do 5 reps with, let's say, 150 pounds. Then that went okay, so I go up to 160, I hit 5. And then I go up to like 170, I hit 4. So I hit a successful set of 160 for 5. I would keep track of that, and I would try to beat it the next time I have to do 5 reps on my assistance work. So I would just keep track of it, and I would just try to get better. As long as I felt good that day, I would try to beat it. Then the 5+ week is week 1. I do 8 reps for my assistance work. So I'll use pause squat for an example. 225, I hit 8 reps pause squat. Jump up to 265, I hit 8 reps pause squat. I go up to 295, I hit 7 paused reps. So I would keep track of what I actually did a complete 8 set for. And I would just, like I said before, you would just, the next time you do sets of 8, you would try to beat it. So hopefully I'm explaining this as best as I can. Hopefully you guys are getting it. If not, hit a comment. I'll try to answer it. Maybe we'll figure it out. The 1+ week, 3 reps. This is the fun part. So this is when you're getting heavy, all right? So what can I use? We'll use strict press as an example. And it's the 3+ week. No, I'm sorry, the 1+ week. So that means your assistance is 3 reps. So yeah, we'll do the Z press again, I guess. So yeah, you're just doing top sets of 3. You just try to beat the next time. I think that's about all I have to say about Gold Protocol. Yeah, just keep track of what you do week to week, so you know what to do for the next time. Okay, so now that we went over assistance and Gold Protocol and my lifts from the prior season, we can kind of go over what exactly my rules, I guess, my conditions, kind of like what my season is made up of. So it is based on 15 cycles, and it's based on the calendar year, 52 weeks in a year. I know you guys can't see this, but it's right over here. It's right here. It's right here. I wrote out weeks 1 through 26, weeks 27 through 52. And it just kind of breaks down into how I run it. So I'll just go over like the first 7 weeks, and then you guys can kind of see what's repeating. So week 1, cycle 1, week 2, week 2, cycle 1, week 1, cycle 1, week 3, cycle 2, week 2, cycle 2, week 1, cycle 2, week 3, then a deload. I deload every 7th week, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 deload weeks in this year-long season. Okay, so we kind of went over how the calendar works for this type of setup. What to do? Start light. So what I said before, my starting points. 80 to 90% of your best estimated 1 rep max or best 1 rep max. So you have those numbers. Do not fudge those numbers. Do not increase them. Okay? So like if your working weight is 250 for cycle 8, don't mess with it. Leave it at 250. So what's important with the program? 5 rep maxes, 3 rep maxes. If those go up, you got stronger. So if I bench 315 pounds for 3 reps on September 1st, I try 315 again on December 1st, 3 months later and I get it at 5 reps. I went up 2 reps. I got stronger. So that's how you can kind of do it without maxing out. If your reps went up, you got stronger. So another thing is I do a reduction in working weight training maxes around cycle 8. As soon as cycle 8 is done, which would be about 27, 28 weeks into the program. So about the halfway mark. I do a 5 to 10% reduction in all working weights. So everything. The curl, the press, the push press, the bench press, the squat, the deadlift. 5 to 10% on everything. So if your working weight for strict press was 200 pounds, you know, if you do 10%, your new working weight would be 180, and you would start over. You would just cycle 9, you know, it just goes down. Then you just keep going up from there. So I already went over the gold protocol for assistance lifts. I don't do any AMRAP sets on the week 1, 5+ week. I don't AMRAP that week. It's a kind of easy week. I try for 15 cycles. I am Joker eligible on the 3+ only week, which would be week 2. That's the only week that I actually will do Jokers. I don't like doing them on the 1+ week because you're like maxing out at that point. So I don't like doing that. Bands and chains. I only use them on the 3+ week and on the 3+, the 3+ and the 1+. I don't do them on the 5+ week. And how bands and chains work for me is on the even cycles, I'll use bands, and on the odd cycles, I'll use chains. And how I usually work them is I just do them on the main movement. I don't do any special like assistance lifts with the chains or bands. You could if you wanted to, but I don't. I do the main lift, and usually it's like a top triple. I'll see what I can do for a triple. Maybe I'll see what I can do for a 5 rep. And I'll keep track of that and try to bump it up too. So we went over bands and chains, when to use them. What else we got? Find a way to self-regulate your assistance work. Change it up, put new stuff in, take old stuff out. Find assistance work that helps you strengthen your main lifts. To me, there is kind of like 3 points in your main lifts. There's like starting point, midpoint, and ending point. So there's like 3 parts of your main lift. You need to find assistance work that helps you with your main lift. To me, that's why assistance work is called assistance work. It assists in your main lift. So the deload weeks, I kind of already went over and hinted on. That's every 7th week. Pick assistance work that helps you on your main lifts. Went over bands and chains on odd cycles. What else here? To find an estimated 1 rep max, I'm sure you guys already know how to do this. You do your weight, you do your however many reps you do, then you times it by 0.0333 repeating, and then that will tell you what your estimated 1 rep max is. So for an example, 285 for 5 reps gives you 1,425. You times that by 0.0333 repeating, and you get 47. Then you add that to whatever weight you lifted, which would be 285 in this case, and that gives you an estimated 1 rep max of 332 pounds. So you found out about what you can do without actually doing a 1 rep max. What I do for deload week is I do about 75% of whatever my current working weight is, and I do it for a 5x5. I think I pretty much went over everything that I like to do and how I run my year-long program for Wendler. Yeah, this is about it. You have all your assistance work. You do a couple assistance exercises for every main movement. You keep track of your assistance work. If you do end up wanting to do gold protocol, 3's a week you do 5, 5's a week you do 8 reps, 1's a week you do 3 reps. Keep track of it, try to improve every time. Bands and chains help me a lot in my main movements, made me a lot stronger. Consistency, really, not missing a workout is what helped a lot. And a lot of tricep work. Find a template that works for you. There's a lot of them. There's like 40 plus templates. Find one that works for you. You know, run it for a cycle or 2 and swap it out. Run it all year if you want, if you think that's going to help you. That's what's nice about the 531 program, is that it's easy to kind of do your own thing. You follow the principles, but you kind of just put your own little twist on it. So maybe for next season I'll come up with a better name for the gold protocol. I don't know. I don't have a name for it. So I call it whatever. So I don't know. For the gold protocol, pick 1 or 2 assistance lifts that kind of work for you. And that's about it, really, guys. I think I went over everything that makes my year-long season what it is. So, questions, comments, concerns, put them down below, and I will get back to you.